Culdcept, the Book of Creation and Destruction, as written by Culdra, Absolute Goddess. The owner of the book will inherit her powers. The Scepters, warriors who control Culdcept, continue their warring. Any victor becomes a god and gains the power to create a new world. Many new worlds have been made. The creation of new worlds and Culdcept were a never-ending cycle of reincarnation. Culdra, however, saw the future. There would be one scepter, and he would plot to end this vicious cycle. His name was Gemini. He would bring the entire universe under his control.
Welcome, Culdcept. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Let's begin. Let's go right into it. I don't even want to mince. Make a scepter. There's graphical glitches. Don't worry about the graphical glitches, because the graphical glitches are like just ignore them. Trust me. They're not good for your health. They're not good for my health either. This is like the only spot I've seen graphical glitches, and a minor glitch, like very, very subtle, like you won't even notice it half the time glitch. So, I don't know why it does this. But anyway, we get to pick our scepter, which is our character, and I'm going to pick, I was thinking about picking a girl. I'm gonna pick a dude. Do it. I will name myself DROD Central. Just kidding. I'll use my gamer name. You guys get to see it. Max. DROD Central wouldn't make sense in this case, because I mean, it's like saying, hey there, DROD Central! For comedic purposes, I guess it would be good, but we're just gonna go with the simple Max. Just kidding. We're going for DROD Central. This is gonna be so great. Alright. Let's create it, and unformatted. It's okay. Let's do this. So, I'm not even going to show you what type of game it is. We're just going to start from the story.
Goddess Culdra, source of all worlds, foresees the future. One scepter will displace her as the source, and he will disrupt the entire universe. Culdra knows the world he will appear in. It is Soltalia, world of Soltus, scepter turned god. Culdra sends Goligan to Soltalia to put an end to Gemini's ambitions.
Dun dun dun! Dun dun! We go right into the first battle. Whoa! That's very sudden, I know. I was gonna do voice acting for this, but then I decided not to because my voice acting made one of the guys sound lame. It's okay. Yes, the game crashed earlier because I'm bad at this. But anyway, there aren't any scepters in this village either. I've been looking for powerful scepters for a month now, but I haven't had any luck. I've lost my touch. Yes, you have. I found you, Gulligan! Rivern, you again! There's a bounty on your head. For a bounty hunter like me, there's no way I could let you get away. Not now. I don't have enough magic power left to fight him now. Culdra, I'm so sorry. It appears that my mission has failed. Game over! Just kidding. Protagonist comes to save the day. Who are you? I sense something. You're a scepter too! Help me! I know, I got better things to do. Another scepter? Even if that's true, don't mess with me. I wasn't planning to. I was gonna go just get some food at the market. You know, the usual. I'm the best herd hunter in Solteria. I don't care. I'm going to go get food. You wouldn't even stand a chance against me. Leave now for your own good. I was planning to! If I were to be defeated by him, the whole universe will be destroyed. Really? You're just speaking nonsense. Please! No, I don't feel like it. Oh my gosh. Fine, I'll do it, just so you can get away from me. You're actually gonna fight? Yeah, so I can make that stick thing just be quiet, you know, usual. But I'll keep it in my memory like a souvenir. Keep what in your memory? So you're called DROD Central, yes! That's the name of my channel. You're on TV right now, congratulations. You travel as well in search of cards. Not really, I was planning to go to the market and get food. Let me tell you, DROD Central. Anyone stands in my way is just another target. I didn't want to, but you're making me. You'll regret that you ever saw me. I'm sure I will. Tune in, Land of Destiny. Let's just begin this madness. I'm going to explain this game as smoothly as possible. If you don't understand anything, then I am sorry. I'm just going to give a basic overview. The rest you'll just have to watch to figure out. And I'll explain it much better than he will. So, right here we have a great hand. And when I mean great hand, I mean great hand. This is Culdcept, a mixture of Monopoly and card game, except like 20 times better than both, in my opinion. Anyway, so this is a basic board. This is very simple. They get more complicated than this. It's not like the whole game is going to be based around a board that looks like this. We'll even get other things that are not on this board right now. Go figure. So we don't have all the different types of cards, so I can't really demonstrate everything, but there's 3 types of cards. Creatures, spells, and items. We don't have any items in my hand, so I can't really show you what an item looks like. I am sorry. In any case, I wanted to test something. Is this going to crash the game? No, it's not. Okay, I did that last time and it crashed the game. In any case, basically, there are 4 types of elements in the game. Water, fire, I think plains, and forests. And also neutral, as you can see by this symbol right there. It's all white bordered, there's a little white neutral symbol in the top right. But these are all the type of creatures we have. Then of course we have your spells, which you see the little symbol, there's different types of spells. We'll get into all those different types later, when we have more variety. I'll explain as we go on. Now in this game you can see the opponent's hand, it's not like anybody's hitting. If you're playing multiplayer, because this game does go up to 4 players if you have the PS2 and 4 controllers, or even 2, you can play this game 4 players. You can play it with 1 controller, I think. Don't quote me on that. But let's just get right into it. We roll a dice, up to 6. It can get bigger depending on the map. And we can go to any color. Now, you know, remember how I had a red creature? When you have a red creature, what you want to do is get to a red space. If you have a green creature, you want to get to a green space. Simple enough. Neutral, it doesn't really matter. But we'll get into that again. So if a land's not owned, you can place a creature if you have the money. On the top left, the top number, the top 200, is how much money you have. Bottom 200 is the value of everything you have. Your money counts towards the value. So if you look at the little stats right here on the monster's card, you'll see that there's a G. That G is the cost of the creature. So this creature costs 70 gold. Or gil, or whatever you want to call it. So, let's place it. It's expensive, but it'll be fine. You got some nerds fighting against me, I don't care. He has really good cards for his first deck. We don't get his good cards, but then he also has really bad ones. Anyway. Now it's round 2. Thank you for telling me the obvious. So that's an item card. You'll see there's a little armor symbol. There are different types of items as well. We'll get into all of that later. Just for now, we're going to roll dice because that's what we're good at. So this will be a good time to explain things. So you look at this creature, if you look at the bottom where it says support, there's a support/land effect. When you have a creature on the same color land it's supposed to be on, for example, fire's on fire, it gets an HP boost plus 10. If you look at the bottom left, there's levels. Each time I level a creature, that HP plus 10 will become plus 20, plus 30, depending on the level. You look at the neutral creature, neutral creatures don't get any bonuses. It doesn't matter where you place them, they'll never get a bonus from their land. And if I was to place this fire creature on, let's just say it was on water instead, it would not get the bonus either. So this game, you want to collect colors with colors. It's basic kindergarten stuff here. Come on, you can do this. So for now, though, we're going to place a creature. So when you have more than one creature on one area, you get a chain. The chain basically creates a value higher, and the toll goes up. So now the toll went up from 16 to 24. Chains are very important. And we get to go into our first battle. Go figure.
Goblin.
Faster than I was hoping. Well. So basically, a battle is you do damage and hope you kill it. If we look at all my wonderful cards, I can use any items during a battle. So I could use this chain if I want to increase my HP by 30, but if you look, he had no items. His strength is only 20, I have HP plus 40. He's not going to do any damage. Well, he is going to do damage. He's going to put a little bit of a dent, but it's nothing too serious. So I'm just going to use no items. A very interesting glitch in the... sound. I promise, it doesn't even do that all the time. It actually doesn't. It's just random. Did I miss something? And so if you fail to win a battle, you have to pay whatever money you had to use for the battle and the toll. So when you do a battle, you have to actually pay the creature's cost to actually put it into battle. You also have to pay for any items. As you see, this item costs 10 gold. And some items do get very expensive, but they're really powerful, so it's kind of a balance. And I keep the damage. Now, if I had a plus 10, let's just say, and he did 10 damage, I would not take any damage, because that 10 extra HP doesn't count towards my total. But in this case, I take damage. Now, every time you... I don't know if it's towers, but I know every time you finish a lap, every creature gets healed, and there are cards that can heal. So something I forgot to mention. Before you roll, you can use a spell. That's the only time you can use spells. So if I wanted to, that's the only time. Otherwise, though, I have to wait. So for now, I'm just going to place this fighter creature. Why not? There's no such thing as that thing is good luck for me. So that card right there makes strength 0, which is kind of annoying because that means I can't fight back. The attacker always goes first, the defender always goes second when battling, as you saw in the last battle, unless it has first attack, but again, we'll get into all that jazz later. So, how about we just roll? That was a nice voice crack. I'll explain statuses and all that when they come into effect. It's a lot of different ones, so I don't really want to be getting that. And some of them, like Regenerate right there, tells you what it actually does. So, right, I mean, unless they have multiple effects, they will tell you what it does. So it's not like you can't really read for yourself, but I'll get into a lot of things later. Right now, I'm just trying to show you the basics.
You've got a reward.
So every time you finish a lap, which is basically touching every tower you have to touch, and then going back to the castle, you finish a lap. And so you get bonus gold for your territory, and from how many laps you've done. And all monsters and creatures gain 20% maximum HP as recharged health. So now he has 28 HP, so they get healed over time. So let's go ahead and place the goblin. He's free. It's like a little free buffer. Nothing too complicated. At least not yet. Let's go ahead and roll 2 dice.
Fly.
Why not? Okay. So something you can do when you pass your own territory or land on a tower or castle, you can level it. And leveling it costs money, as you can see. And you basically makes the toll go up, and the value, of course. But I'm not going to do that just yet. I'm going to place a creature and get more of a chain going. Because a 3 chain is going to be really nice to have. Fly. I'll give you permission to. Yes, he wants to.
You've got a reward.
This AI is not very smart until late game. This is one of the few games where I can actually see the AI gets deadly. I don't want him to die, actually. He doesn't have any weapons. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. Now, if you notice, my creature has a +10 that he used to not have. That's actually... Well, first of all, regenerate basically heals you to full HP at the end of the battle. That's what it means. But when a card goes to its hand, it automatically gets back to max HP, of course, because it's not in the field. So that's really just... doesn't really do anything in this case. But when you have a creature next to your own creature, it gets a +10 strength bonus. So if I had another creature here, this wolf will get +20. That's basically how strength support works.
Aim for the castle.
This is my territory. Thanks for telling me. So something you can do is you can actually, other than level up, you can transfer the land. So it's level, and it gets more expensive the higher level it is. You can transform the land to something different. That will add to your chain. It's costly though and not usually worth it, but there are cards that can actually change it for you for a much cheaper price. You'll probably never see me do this. Very rarely will I ever do that. You can exchange the creature, which for a creature you already have down. It's a good way if you have like an off-color creature and you want to put a colored creature that is the same color. Or you can move the creature to a space next to it. And if it happens to move onto an enemy, you can fight it. But of course you abandon the land. Of course if it's leveled up, then, well... bad things happen. Let's just go with that. You lose your leveled up land and anybody can take it. Now there is a benefit to actually moving a creature. So I don't want to fight this guy because this guy is gonna kill me. I don't have a strong enough creature and I don't have any weapons or anything to really use against him. So I can't do anything. However, I can go ahead and be a pest and move this creature and attack his. I'll get no penalty from attacking this creature. In fact, he has no defensive items, and I have 40 strength. Actually, no, wait. I have 0 strength. Never mind. If he didn't put that 0 strength earlier, I would have 40 strength and could kill him right now. Glad I noticed that. So, since I can't do that, I could level this up. Let's do it. It keeps his HP, and as I'll demonstrate next turn, it will have 20 HP. So he's going to use mana before the cancel, which is a stupid idea, because mana basically gives you 50 gold times the lap number. In fact, he should have waited until he hit the castle, because then he could have gotten an extra 50. But AI isn't 100% smart. At least not now. They do get smarter. Mostly, well, I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's very, very interesting moments that can be had. So, because I'm not an idiot, I'm going to keep walking. And that's going to be a bit of a problem. I guess I can demonstrate this. I don't know if he got a I don't think he has a defensive item. I think I'm okay. Let's go for it. I didn't pay attention.
Woodfolk. Tiger beetle.
Okay, so something that this creature is special is this creature, if you look at the little... can I actually show... How do I show this? Here we go. If you look at the item limit, that means I cannot use swords or weapons in this case. Any weapon, in general. But this creature has an ability called support ability. That means I can use creatures as weapons and armor. I get their HP and their strength by using them up. So how about we use up this rat? And now I can kill that guy. Support creatures are really useful, but usually support creatures can't use normal weapons. That's just how they're designed. So I get a 2 chain and get rid of his chain. Double benefit right there. Okay. I'm only going to be able to move 1 to 3 spaces this next turn unless I use another item. So that was a target spell. Target spells target people and put statuses on them. Basically. So now I have this effect for 3 turns unless I cancel it with this effect.
Holy Word 6.
Which I will happily do. Now effects will always overwrite each other, meaning since I use this, it overwrites his effect, and now only mine's a plate. So that 3 turns moving slow, or 2 turns, whatever it was, I forget. I haven't played this game in a while.
Good luck to your next
it's
journey.
overwritten and I get my effect instead. You can use that to cancel other people's bonuses too. Some people get benefits out of it, and you can cancel that and mess them up. So it's another double benefit. Now this one I'm going to level up to level 3, and you'll see that the toll gets a lot. If he gets a 1, which he probably will, because he tends to be very generous early on.
Goblin. Wolf.
Very interesting. Again, the AI is really not smart. He just fights to fight. And it's honestly not a great idea, but he's been landing on this wolf every single time, and it's kind of bugging me, because I don't want this wolf to be fighting, because he, again, doesn't get any bonuses. And I guess he doesn't really lose anything. He did some free damage. He didn't pay any gold to place the goblin down to fight me, so, you know, I guess it's a strategy. He still has to pay the toll, so whatever. So, I'm gonna wait. You know what? I'm gonna wait on that mana.
Fly.
Let's just get over and start lapping them again. That's funny for me.
Aim for the castle.
Okay, and let's go ahead and level this to level 3. Now I got 2 level 3 lands. If he lands on one of those, he's gonna be paying a price that he does not want to pay.
Aim for the castle.
Of course, he's not going to. Air E. No. Don't do it. Fine, be that way. I see how it is. That's my first weapon. Let's do it. I don't care. Let's do it. I'll finish you off on my next turn. Yeah, I bet you will. Not.
You've got a reward.
So the goal for this map is to get to 5,000 value. It's not that much. It does get higher, but
Skeleton.
what can you do?
Goblin.
It's just an introductory battle. So apparently this is my creature, and I didn't even know? Oh yeah, I guess it is my creature. Well, I don't really see a benefit to keeping this creature. Sure, he will get a chain, but I don't really need this land. It's not beneficial to anything. Let him take it. It's kind of going to get to a strategy to where you got to be like, is this land worth defending? He does get a 3 chain though, but I got a much more valuable land area than he does, so who cares? Again, we wait, because
You've got a reward.
of course I'd land in his space.
Good luck to your next journey.
But I'm just going to let him have it. There's no reason to not let him have it. And he's just going to do more stuff. Oh, hey, you got Marfolk. Okay, but anyway. So now we'll use mana, because if you get 7 cards in your hand, you're forced to discard something. So let's not do that. Come on! Again, I'm not going to worry about it too much. They're not valuable.
Card.
I'd rather just keep everything else for other benefits that I could possibly have later. 230. He's going to try to fight it. He can't win.
Wolf.
I don't know why he's trying.
Minotaur.
I really don't know. Alright, so you can get at most 40 damage. I have 70 HP. Only I'm going to take 10 damage because they scratch off 30 of it. So, overall, this is going to do absolutely nothing. He's not even going to use an item. He's not even going to try. You can see no permanent damage was made, and he ended up wasting money. Again, dumb AI early game.
Defense was
I understand why they made this first battle purposely an idiot AI, because they're trying to get you used to the game. The AI, even after this fight, gets smarter. So what I love about this game is the music changes when somebody is halfway to the goal. I love this game's music. I don't even think I said it. But this game has really good music. And so you get kind of pumped up. It's like, okay, it's time for the real battle to begin. So we got all the fire lands, which is really nice. But this is pretty much...
aim.
It's, I think, different for every area. It is different for every area. This is pretty much like the... You better worry, because somebody's on the road to victory. But it's kind of like a triumphant song that I like. I don't know. So he can kill this if he uses an item. But again, it's a land that I don't care about, so let him waste his items. I don't care. He's not really getting a benefit out of it. I'm not getting a benefit out of it. I mean, let him just have it and keep everything and let him waste his items and whatnot. Anyway, he's like explaining stuff I explained a long time ago.
Aim.
As I said earlier, when you land on a fort or a castle, oh my gosh, you can pick anything and level it up. In this case, let's do something pretty deadly. How about... How much money do I have? Let's just get more of this. Let's have 3 256s on the same path. It's like a minefield at this rate. Oh, I was thinking about leveling that. I should have.
Marvel.
Should have.
Pain.
I should have. Okay, there's plus 30. That's the highest he's gonna get. I'm gonna only take a small scratch. I'm not too worried. But you know what? These are free. This item is free, so I'm gonna use it. Why not? No reason not to. Now I take no damage, and he loses his money and creature, and he pays the toll anyway.
The defense
Usual
was
stuff.
too strong.
Battles do get more interesting when more items come into play, and there's more people in play, and it gets really intense. But right now this AI is making it look boring because that's how stupid he is. Nothing too super. Alright, now I level this land. I'm not gonna go ambitious and go to the next level, I'm just gonna go to 192. Yes! Move faster into my prey. He should have saved that. Again, if this guy was smart, he would save it until he passed, or got, not passed, but got closer to everything.
Good luck to
Because
your
now he's
next
gonna land on
journey.
something. You know, with how many times he's landed on that wolf, it's kind of annoying.
Wolf.
I should just level the wolf. I'm not going to because I don't get any bonus and it's going to be an easy to take high level land, but I'm going to have 4 HP. This is ridiculous. So the fairy has an interesting ability, which I believe is neutralize any attack that's 30 strength or higher, or it's 40 strength or higher. Only 30 and lower can hurt her. So fairy's really good against high-powered guys, basically.
Your card.
Yeah. Anyway, this is expensive, so let's just get rid of it. I'm about to cross, but hey, you know what?
Holy Word 1.
This is a good decision. So I can either place my grass creature on here, forcing myself to 1 and get a triple bonus, or I can force him to pay a toll. I'm gonna force him to pay a toll. I honestly want to hit the castle as soon as I can anyway, so I can use my mana. And he's gonna lose something out of it. So, I roll a 1 anyway, so look at it, it all works out. Alright. So I'm about to win. I think in 1 more lap. Give me my money. Yeah, and it's gonna be 1 more lap before I win. That's okay.
You've got a reward. Good luck to your next journey.
So how about we level this to 4? Yep, it's 691. Now, actually, if you have all 4 chain and you get maxed out, it gets 2,000 something as a value. That's a lot of money to pay up. And it's not easy to kill. Again, if you remember, you get bonus based on the level. I get a 40 plus HP bonus. It would be plus 50 was maxed out. You cannot kill that easily. Mostly if I have this flame wall, which gives me 50 HP because of the creature's support. You're not killing that thing. It's just not happening. Anyway, let's get my money, and because it's a high lap, I get a ton of money. And, well, let's just give him a little pocket money. It's not like I'm gonna need it. I really won't. So first attack. That creature has first attack.
Dragon.
If it was to be the defender, it would attack first anyway. Except if I had first attack. Otherwise, though, let's defend it. What the hey? I mean, I don't need to, but again, I'm not really paying attention to his items, and I want to keep my creature. It'd be bad to lose something and
The defense was too strong.
be like, I'm gonna win, and not actually win. Now if you see my numbers glowing right there, so that means I'm about to win. It's just gotta hit the castle. Hurry, back to the castle now! That's just what I said, but okay, let's do that. So let's level this up to max because I'm ambitious. And you can see 2048. So if he was to somehow lose on that, he would probably go bankrupt, and I'll tell you...
You've got a reward.
I mean, it has a different term, but I'll show you that if he lands on it. He probably will, because I tend to get lucky in this game, because that's just how I am. Okay, anyway. Gosh.
Aim
Aim for the castle. I'm not going to keep anything. There's no reason to. Roll a 6 and I'll love you. It'd be funny for me. It's probably going to slow me, which isn't a bad idea because it would delay my win. Yeah, 2 rounds, not 3.
Slow.
So for 2 rounds, I can only roll 1 through 3. No, he's going to slow himself down. Oh, okay. I guess he's terrified about my cloud of death. Oh my gosh, is he going to say that every turn? He probably is, isn't he? Let's just get to... Okay, you know what? I don't have anything strong enough to beat him. Whatever. Gosh. Well, he has every blue space. It's not like that's going to do anything, because they're all almost neutral. Except one creature. I don't need 2 of these guys. I don't really need anything, actually. I'm about to win. Well, let's go 80 gold. Why not? Just let's salt to the wound. Roll a 4 and I will be happy. Oh, come on! Do you know how many times he's landed on that wolf?
Skeleton.
Oh my gosh, that is like the highlight of this video. He landed on the wolf every single time except maybe 1 time going around. Well, there's absolutely no way I can defend this guy, so... Goodbye, wolf. Man, I don't know what that luck is.
The offense.
He's avoided my whole fire trap because of that one spot. I can still win, though. I have a high enough value still, but that's annoying. And look at now I draw my heal. Okay, whatever. Win!
You've got a reward.
So I win. And that's basically
You are the winner of
the goal.
reward.
Dun 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 dun. Okay. You've done it! DROD Central, an outstanding victory. His power? No, it's just that I held back too much. DROD Central, don't think that was my true ability. I'll let you go this time. Later. And yeah, if you haven't figured it out, he's gonna be our rival for the entire game. Thank you so much. Riven wasn't as skilled as he claimed, was he? Now I can continue my travels in search of scepters. No, wait. Aha! DROD Central, your skills just now and your powerful presence, you are without a doubt the scepter I've been searching for. The one to save the universe. Please help me, only you can save the universe. No, I just want to go get my food and go back home.
The true winner is determined.
Alas, we're not able to. But that's okay. You can see what you won by, it's a great number. You can see the stats of how the game turned out. Obviously, I completely destroyed him. And I can save the replay if you wanted to watch the entire game again. And when you win, you get cards. You actually get cards when you lose. You'll get 2 or 3 cards if you lose a match. This counts in multiplayer too. If you just do free battles in multiplayer and play with your friends, you can still get cards. It's really nice. So how about we look at all the cards I've gained, because it's a lot. So I got a nice fire creature, critical damage to water creatures. You can tell that there's a fire symbol. That means I have to have 1 fire space to place this creature down, and of course the money's a lot. It's a very strong creature, mostly against water creatures, but of course it's very costly, and requires, of course, some fire land to even start using it. Same with this card. It's cheaper, but you still need a fire land. Opponent's book has 3 more than the user's, strength plus 20, HP plus 20 during battle. Targetable by spells or territory abilities. So this is kind of a weird one. You basically have to destroy your own deck, so you can have exactly 3 cards. No, wait. Yeah, so you can have exactly 3 cards more than you, and you get a bonus. It's kind of an iffy one. I've never used it. It's not really useful at all. It does have an untargetable by spells or territory abilities, which is admittedly useful. That means spells and stuff can't hurt or affect him. That includes the beneficial spells, so it has a backfire to it. Anyway. So another support ability, reflects scroll attacks to the opponent. I mean, if the opponent's smart enough to not use scroll attacks against this isn't really a good one. It's cheap, though. It's a good cheap one to get down, I guess. And it has support ability, which is nice. And I think it can use a weapon. Yeah, I can still use weapons. So this is an overall nice one. Territory 20, placement of Goomba in vacant land. This one's a very interesting one. You need 2 forests and a 30G thing. But basically, you pay 20, if you go over it or hit a castle, you can pay 20, instead of, leveling it, you can pick it and pay 20 gold to place a Goomba somewhere in a vacant land. So it's a good one to spread and start spreading, stuff everywhere. I might use that one. Sage has support ability and ignores item destroy capture effects, which is really useful. There are weapons that can destroy weapons, so it's a useful ability. So he might be a little weak, but his cost kind of is justified. So of course we can get yellow and blue cards and neutral cards. It's not like we're bound to the deck color we have. So eventually we can get enough yellows and blues to make our own yellow and blue deck. I'll probably do that off screen if I'm going to grind cards, because there are a lot of endgame content, like post content. And of course I'm going to be metal grinding, so I will be grinding these cards off screen. Don't worry about it. But for now we're going to basically be using red and green. I'm sorry if you want to see yellow and blue. I think yellow and blue are more interesting, but alas, I cannot use them. Anyway, territory 30, make target scepter's die roll a 6 and can move to a distant vacant land. So basically you either get to move 6 or move to a distant vacant land. I don't know if that's who you target or it's just you get to move to a vacant land and they get 6. I'm not really sure how that is. Or if he moves to a vacant land. I'm not sure. Defense. Defense means it cannot be used for offense. You can only place it, basically. This is a very good defensive creature. Changes in level cannot be made on the land. That is a downside, however. That means you cannot level this land. This creature, however, well, I don't think defense creatures can move either, unless through a spell. So this card is kind of iffy. You have to have a nice deck set up. Got another Chainmail, which kind of sucks. We don't really need more of those. And we got Spike Shield, which is actually a really good one to get early on. Reflects half the damage received back to the opponent. This is a really good one. Except scroll attacks aren't affected by that. And there are scrolls that are weapons. I didn't draw one. Every deck starts with one, but whenever I draw a scroll, I'll get into that. DROD Central, thank you for that. I'm a magic staff. Gaulian's my name. I'll join you in travels. I'm happy to meet you. I come from a world called Rudo. I have to come to Solaria by the order of the supreme god Cauldra. It will appear in this world a scepter who will attempt to gain control of the entire universe. This is what Cauldra predicted. That scepter's name is Gemini. He must be defeated before he stands above all scepters and can declare his wish. You are the only one who can do this. From now on, many scepters will seek you out to do battle. You must defeat them and obtain many cards if you're to become the strongest scepter and defeat Gemini. If in your journeys your confidence is shaken, return to this place. I'll always be there for you. Oh yes, if the card you just obtained seems useful to you, edit your book and put it in. I don't need explanation. There you go, DROD Central. You didn't even explain it to me. If there's anything you don't understand, you can take a look on the online manual. I don't know where Gemini is currently. You should probably start your search, hone your abilities, and during your travels. And yes, we got 2 more areas we can go to. So we can save. And now next time we can either go to this place. I'm gonna skip the dialogue so you don't get spoiled. You can either go to this map. I'll even let you vote which map we go to. Why not? We can either go to this map, which is another generic map. These beginning maps are gonna be kind of generic. But there's a new shrine on the bottom, in the middle, if you look carefully. So you can either go to that map, or we can go to this place here, which is another basic one. And instead of the little shrine, it has a tent. And of course, they both have different setups. So I'll let you guys decide which is the best choice. I really don't care. I'm gonna have to do both of them anyway to progress the story, so maybe I'll just do one without you guys telling me. So one last thing before I leave, to get all the introductory stuff here, we can edit our book or we can change our book. So if we make more than one book, we can pick. We can even rename this book. Right now they just call it book, because why not? But we can also edit the book. Whee! So basically, we have to have 50 cards in our deck. We can't have any less or more. We have a catalog, which this is all the cards in the game. This does not include the secret cards. The secret cards are not on this list. In fact, it's a whole nother row under this row full of secret cards. Yeah, it's a lot. So we haven't even seen most of the cards, to be quite honest. We've barely seen any of them. So, oh well. That'll be fun to start seeing new stuff. So you guys will see a lot of different cards, and a lot of them do different things. Barely any of them are similar in any way, so it's going to be really nice. This is all the cards I have. This is all the new ones we've attained. And of course they're all color-coded. We did not get any blues yet, which kind of sucks. we don't really have anything. It's nice that I got colors for my own colors, but I kind of want to make other decks later on, so it's kind of a bummer I didn't get anything. But anyway, so yeah. Next time we will continue our journey. I'll edit my book. I'm not going to show you it, the editing process, unless you guys want to, but for this next video I won't, even if you say you want to, so. Next time, we go to one of these two locations from Dunnan with our staffy friend. See you next time, everybody.